Hey, True Kelsey, what's up, y'all? It is an upper body day. Make sure you stay till the end because we do have that finisher today. Same thing as the last couple of weeks, right? This will be our last week doing it. It's crazy. Where we've got those 5 lateral raises, the 5 curls, and the 5 presses to toast that body. But today's theme is 1-1-2, which means every exercise is going to be 1 rep on the right, 1 rep on the left, two together. So just a little bit different, but I think you're going to enjoy it. So come along with me. Let's have a great start to our day, a great end to our day, whatever time you're getting this in. And I'm excited to share it with you. So let's go to some butt kicks. I don't know about y'all, but my core is sore from functional full body this week. Let's flip it out to the side just a little bit. I was talking to Logan last time. I'm like, I think I went a little too hard in functional full body this week. So I'm like, I can feel it. It's a good thing. Let's take some hip circles. Open and close. Good. Again, for these, if you need to hang on to something, that's perfectly fine. Good. Other side. Nicely done, team. Good. Let's add some hamstring scoops. Come on down. Scoop. Back up. Good. Keep the toe down. Let's hit that same thing, but the toe is down, down, down. And let's get a little deeper into that hamstring. Good. Let's come down to all fours. We're going to switch it up a little bit today. Let's take some cat camels. Drop that belly down. Round up. So from the side, we are dropping and rounding. I can really feel my top abs here. I'm sure you guys can too. That was a good workout though. Like I said, I felt like we were getting a ton of dedicated ab work, so I wanted to switch it up a little bit. Nice. Good. Then from here, sitting back in the child's pose, coming out of it. Child's pose, out of it. Good. Then from our knees, let's pull that left arm and right arm. Really focus on pulling the bicep here, right? Because we're not twisting the upper body as much as we are when we're standing. So pull that bicep. Good. Then arm up over the head. Let's bend in and out of that. Other way. Great job. The last one here. This leg up, one leg down. Let's sit into that front hip. Come back out of it. Sit into that front hip. Back out of it. Again, just switching it up a little bit this morning. Or this afternoon, whatever time you're doing it. I'm recording it in the morning. Good. Swap sides. Sit. Return. Fantastic. Good team. Stand on up. Shake out those legs. Shake out your arms a little bit. So here's how today is going to work. We have 4 exercises done in a block together. Each of them are going to be 8 reps. So a 1, 1, 2 is 1 rep. We have 8 of those. Okay. I know it's going to be a little bit confusing, but we're going to get through it. So we've got a shoulder press, a bent over row, hammer curls, and tricep extensions. So our first one, here's how it looks. I would start up So up tall, 1, 1, 2 is 1, okay? Then right, left, together is 2. So counting like that, that's our first one. Bent over supinated row for our second one. We're bent over, dumbbells are facing forward, so palms are forward. 1, 1, 2, that's 1 rep. 1, 1, 2, 2 reps, okay? Supinated row. Then we've got hammer curls, pretty self-explanatory. Right, left, together, just like that, okay? And then our very last one is a tricep extension, but we are going to be bent over again. So to be mindful of your back, might want a little bit of a lighter weight. Here's what it looks like. Bent over, roll them up, right, left, together. That's 1, right, left, together, okay? So these blocks are going to take us a little bit longer than normal, but that's for good reason, right? That's because getting through these it shouldn't be a walk in the park. It shouldn't be super easy. We should be struggling to get through them. We will rest. We'll go through that block again, and then we have another chunk. So just a little bit of a different style. Getting ready for that shoulder press, okay? I would recommend that you always start with the same arm. I'm going to start with the right arm today to keep it easy for me. I recommend the same thing for you, but it's 8 reps. So right, left together, 1 rep. You have 8 of those, okay? Let's get it up for that shoulder press. Block 1 is underway in 3, 2, let's go. Good. If you're with me, we just hit 5. And 8. If you're still finishing up, that's perfectly fine. So what you probably just realized is you're actually doing 16 reps, right? It's not just 8 because of that little tricky 1, 1, 2 in there. So great job. Let's get into our bent over position. If there's any point you need to stand up and stretch out the abs, please do that, or the low back. That's fine. Stand up quick, right back down into it, okay? Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Bent over. Come on, row, row, together. Very good. Nice job, team. Yeah. Good. Again, those bent over rows are still coming to that hip, right? We're not switching it to that chest, all the way to that hip. There we go. Looks good. Our third one, hammer curls. Right, left, together. Starting to feel that pump in the arms. That's what we want. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Good. Going to 8. Great job, team. Feeling that pump already? We'd love to see it. Now remember, as you're finishing up, those hammer curls, you probably want a little bit lighter for that tricep extension, okay? I'm going with 10s just because triceps are smaller muscles than that back muscle, right? So with that, again, grab a little bit of a lighter weight and we'll get into it. Right, left, together is 1. You know the drill. 3, 2, bent over, let's go. Right, left, together. Nice. Make sure the elbow all the way extend. Okay? All the way back, all the way extend. Eight of them still. Woo-hoo! Hell yeah. That same one, obviously, you can take a little bit of a break for your low back. Since we're done with that block, grab a drink of water for me. So again, a little bit different with the 1-1-2, right? That's the whole goal. Training with Kelsey isn't supposed to be the same every week. It's supposed to switch things up, do things different for you, and I'm excited we are well on our way to that this morning. So with a reminder, for the next block, it is the exact same, okay? It is shoulder press. It is bent over row, supinated grip, which just means your palm is forward, okay? Then we have our bicep curls or our hammer curls. I would prefer if you keep the hammer shape versus the dumbbell. And then the tricep extension. So we've got the exact same thing over and over again. So with that being said, assess your weights. Did you choose weights accordingly? The last couple shoulder presses should not be easy. The last curl, when you're up together, it should be like really trying to get it up. Why is that and why would that be effective? Well, each of these exercises works a completely different muscle, right? You hit the shoulder first, you hit that big, beautiful back next, you hit the bicep third, and you hit the tricep second. So you've got 4 different exercises that you're doing with 4 different muscle groups. It's not like we're doing all chest exercises, right? So you need to challenge yourself with every single one of those to see what you're able to do. So I recommend grabbing a little bit of a heavier set of dumbbells and see if that's something that you can't pick up for one of your sets. And guess what? If you've got to drop back down to a lighter set, hey, at least you tried, right? It's all about pushing that needle just a little bit forward. Remember last week or the week before, I talked about the gas tank, right? I visualized the gas tank in my head of how empty or how full it is. This is how you empty the tank, right? Getting those heavier weights in, go, go, go. That's how that tank drains, and you get the most out of your workout, okay? So, time for those shoulder presses. Let's rack them up. In that starting position overhead in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Notice here too how you are engaging that core, right? Hold the belly button towards the spine. Ooh, second reps or second set should be a little harder. There it is again. Last couple reps should be challenging. And if it's not, and you don't have heavier weights, guess what? Talk to your husband, talk to your wife, talk to your partner, whoever it may be like, listen, I need some more weights. Okay, Valentine's Day is coming up. Give me some weights. What a present that would be. I liked it. Let's go ahead and bend over. And we're going to get ready for those rows. 3, 2, and 1. All about strength today. I'll tell you guys a funny story. So last week was my birthday. And at work, my coworkers normally get excited because we do cake, right? Or like pie or whatever. Well, they're all pissed at me because I was on 75 hard. I'm like, sorry, guys. Right? Like they just feel like they got gypped. And so my boss went out and got energy drinks from First Form and beef sticks and cut them up. And I was like, this is so perfect. This is actually what I would have wanted anyway. So they got a little boost of energy. Now I got a little shot of protein. Just the Kelsey way, right? I love it. So no cheesecake here. Oh, I will have cheesecake after I'm done 75 hard. But we made it through. Great job on those rows. Heading up to those hammer curls right away. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. If you guys noticed on that break, I deliberately talked quite a bit for you to rest. Don't rush it, right? Don't be like, oh, skip, 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 skip. I'm going to go forward. There's a reason we're taking our time for that. Eight of these, like usual. Oh, there's just something about curls. I don't know what it is. I just feel like beasts every time I do them. Just like, give me the heavy weight. Let me curl it, right? I know it's funny because guys say like, you know, curls for the girls. I'm like, curls for the girls, right? Yeah, let's do it. Tricep extensions in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Right, left, together. There we go. Feeling those arms burning. Woo. Your grip's probably pretty tired too. That's good, right? It's good that we're making all that happen. Awesome job. As soon as you finish that rep, that last set, you have plenty of rest. Grab some water, shake out those legs. You might need to roll that neck around a little bit. Roll your arms around, shoulders around. Keep that back right here stretched out a little bit from what we just did with those rows, right? That's important. Moving on to block 2. As we enter the next part of this exercise, exercises, I should say plural, for our workout, okay? So our first one is going to be down on, actually all of these are down on the mat in some way, shape, or form, okay? For our second one, we do have front raises, but we're gonna stay kneeling. So let's look at what it is. We've got a chest press, a front raise, gorilla rows, and a plank front raise with a push-up, okay? That one's gonna be a little different. So with our chest press, same things we've been talking about. I want those elbows at 45 degrees, right? There is no sense for us all the way out to the side. Hell no, not like a barbell bench press. In tight, getting those arms down. And I did have a really good question in training Kelsey, like in the comments. Somebody asked, is barbell bench press more beneficial than dumbbell bench press? And in my personal opinion, no. Actually, dumbbell is better because you can control the weight, whereas your shoulders put in such an awkward position with barbell. So if you are a lady doing training with Kelsey and you're like, I never do barbell stuff, or if you're a gentleman, that's fine, okay? Most people, unless you're training for something very specific, don't need to use a barbell like that, okay? So our chest press, let's watch how it's gonna go. Right, left, together. That's 1. Right, left, together is 2. Same as last time. Then we come up to a front raise. Stay on your knees for this, okay? We still have our right, left, front raise. So right, left, front raise, okay? Right, left, front raise. The reason we're not doing a side raise is because we hit that in the finisher, all right? Then we've got gorilla rows. So you are staying close to the mat. Like, yes, you're standing, but you are staying pretty close to the mat. Remember with these ones, our butts are down nice and low. Right, left, together. Watch me from the side though. When I hit a right, left, together, left, together, I'm pulling right to my hip, right to my lower tummy. I'm not pulling to my chest. That's going to engage so many different muscles, and you're almost doing a shrug instead of that row. So that's right, left, together, okay? Then our plank front raise with a push-up. This one, you're either going to start on your knees or up on your feet. Here's what it looks on our feet. Lift, lift, down into a push-up. Lift, lift, down into a push-up. Modification from the knees. Lift, lift, push-up. Lift, lift, push-up. Okay? So right, left, together. I didn't think it was going to be very nice to give you a one-arm push-up, so I didn't. Okay? You're welcome. But ain't no way I'm even doing a one-arm push-up. I'm not out here trying to play it on my face. Heck no. So let's get lean on back. I know I just talked for a whole bunch of time. That was to your benefit. Heart rate should be down nice and relatively low now. And we're ready to work, okay? Coming flat on our backs. We've got that chest press. Again, I recommend going right, left together so you don't lose count. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Lock those cores in tight. Same way with the glute bridge, right? How we try to smash that blueberry on the ground. I want you to do that with the low back as well. So you're really smashing that lumbar spine down. Great job, team. 8 of those. As soon as you're finishing 8, drop and quit. Come on over to your knees for a right, left, front raise. In 3, 2, let's go. Very important here as well. Keep that core tight. Again, if you're like, I don't know how to engage my core, Kelsey, try to imagine that there's a string tied from your belly button to your spine, right? And you just pull that in tight. It's a really good analogy to think about. Eight of these, team. I know this was just a grind to get through. Woo-hoo! Good job. Those of you that picked up heavier weights, you were regretting that. I know you were. Standing tall. Getting ready for those gorillas. Same thing. Right, left, pull together. You can do this. Drop those butts down, hips low. 3, 2, and 1. If your chest comes up just a little bit when you row together, that's fine. Okay? If you need a little bit more clearance, we'll be good. There it is. That one is also so much like booty and core. But honestly, you can't have a strong back without having a strong posterior chain, which is your glutes, legs, all the things. You drop those, you're coming to your mat where you are on all fours, okay? Again, modification, you're starting from the knees, right, left, into that push-up. Here's what I don't want to see. What is this? What is this? No, ma'am. Hands are out, chest is down and back up. Think about chest is hitting the floor in between your hands, right? We've got this. 3, 2, and 1. Come on. There we go. Awesome. Grab some water. Taking a rest. Let's rehydrate ourselves a little bit. If that heart rate is high, which it should be, right? Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So in and out. Really try to avoid this, okay? That I know we used to hear that in sports, but it's so true. That pinches off the airway. Just fight yourself to keep the arms up, right? Behind your head. Open it up. You can lean against the wall. Anything like that. But keep that chest open, okay? A lot of my athletes or my clients that struggle with exercise-induced asthma, I watch them train, and it's because they're like this. I'm like, what are we doing, y'all? Let those lungs breathe. I'm not saying that's the cure for exercise-induced asthma, but it doesn't help, okay? So, if anybody ever told you that dumbbells aren't cardio, you just saved them when you have enough time to cost, right? Let's take a second right now before we go into that block again to appreciate how great of a workout you can get with minimal equipment, right? You have dumbbells right now. You have dumbbells and a mat, or maybe you're just laying on your carpet, and you are getting a fantastic workout and better of a workout than so many of the people who are even going to gyms right now, right? When I went to the gym I would be there for an hour, hour and a half, and I wouldn't burn as many calories as training with Kelsey, but that's because I wasn't supersetting, I wasn't pushing myself, I wasn't working hard. So it's not to say that people don't go to the gym and work hard. Please don't hear me say that. But are they always training this hard, this effectively, this efficiently? Probably not, right? And that's to our advantage. Like, we figured it out, right? We figure out how to build muscle and burn fat simultaneously. And that's a really cool thing. So I'm proud of you guys. Just look around. You don't have like the benches and the machines and the cables, but you don't need them, right? We can still do all this without it. Speaking of which, we got another block to hit. Chest presses first. 3, 2, and 1. I think it's self-explanatory by now, but it's 8 reps. Great job, y'all. Again, flipping over into that front raise. Just for comparison, again, you by no means am I saying compare yourself to the weights I have, but I did 20s with chest presses and I'm dropping to 10s for front raises, just because that long lever, right? It's so far out in front of me, that might help you choose a weight too. 3, 2, let's go. Good, only stopping about shoulder height, no need to go any farther than that. You see people doing lateral raises and they're all the way up here. I'm not sure what's happening, right? I'm not sure what we're doing. I'm also not sure at that point what those muscles are being worked. Belly buttons towards the spine in case you forgot. Tuck them in. Great job, team. Good, setting those down. Why that belly button is so important to the spine. You're doing training with Kelsey, you're pregnant right now, which a couple of you are, and I'm so excited for you. If you're postpartum, if you're planning on pregnancy, if you have babies 10 years ago, women's pelvic floors are not strong, right? We are very weak in our pelvic floor. That belly button to the spine pulls in that pelvic floor tight, keeps us safe and protected, okay? 3, 2, gorilla rows. Especially postpartum, if you deal with incontinence, that is a pelvic floor issue, right? That's a pelvic floor strength issue. And we're working on it every day. Good, 8 of those, team. Woo! I like. Getting ready for that front raise to push up. Last week I did share about that band, right? You can put the band around you. You can do that with this one. You might just not get as high of a front raise. I took the first round. I'm gonna take the modification the second round. You do whatever feels good to you. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Woo! There we go, team. Oh man. We love to see it. Great job, y'all. That was your last set of push-ups, last set of those arm lifts. So, you know what's coming now, right? We've got that finisher. So a reminder, 5 reps of each exercise. 5 reps of our lateral raises, 5 reps of curls, 5 reps of presses. Remember, lateral raise, out to the side, shoulder height, back down. Boom, 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 boom. Curl, curl, again, elbows extended every time, curl, but then remember that push press. You can get the knees to bend, pop yourself up. It's not a strict shoulder press, boom, down, up, etc. Okay? So grab those weights accordingly. If you need to pause quick and see what weights you used last week or the week before, please do. But also refresh yourself with how many repetitions you got, right? We're counting in rounds. So lateral raises, curls, and press, completion is 1 round. But remember, there's 3 exercises, so you can mark them by a third. If it's 6 and you get the lateral raises done, it's 6 1/3. If you get the curls done, it's 6 2/3, right? That's so important. This is your last chance. So the person after this workout that demonstrates the most amount of improvement is going to receive a goodie bag from Logan and I in the mail. So I would push yourself to win it because it's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Okay, let's get our timer set up. Get ready to rip for 2 minutes. Okay, where are your weights? Are they close to you? Are they ready to go? I will tell you when you're 30 seconds in, when you're a minute in, when you're a minute 30 done, and excuse me, I will count you down for 10 seconds. Your only goal is to keep your head down and work hard. Do not look at a clock because we might start like 1 second different or 2 seconds different, right? So I've talked plenty enough. Let's finish this dang workout. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Good. Dig deep. Thirty seconds in. One minute down. One minute 30 down. 30 seconds left. Come on, team. 15 seconds. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down. Woo! Great job, y'all. Great freaking job. I want you to take some time. Quick write down. Oh, my leg. Let's say my legs are shaking. I can't talk. My arms are shaking. Write down what you got at the end. How many rounds? At how many pounds? Let's stretch it out. Pull the arm across the chest. Great job. Great job, great job, great job. Woo. Other side. I'm ready for some good post-workout protein. Up over the head. I'm sure you guys are too. As always, the protein that I take is linked in my bio on Instagram. It's talked about in the Facebook group a ton, right? We also do have, I will say this, if you don't like a milky protein, we do have, interlace the fingers pushing down, a juice-like protein, okay? So that would be our clear protein. So for some of you that don't like a heavy milky protein, that's an option as well. Widen the stance, reach over to the side. Other way. I'll link both of them down below for y'all. I like to drink that like juice-like protein throughout the day when I need just a boost. It's really, really, really nice. Very smooth. It'd be like mixing Crystal Light and water. So. Great job, team. Let's roll that neck around just a little bit. We're getting close on time, so if you need to continue to feel like you need to cool down, do so. But our last week of that AMRAP. So write it down below. Let me know what you got. I'm so proud of you. And it should be by Sunday that everybody's finished up. We will have chosen a winner for the upper and the lower. So very excited to hear back from y'all. I hope you have such a great rest of the day, good rest of the week. Thanks for training upper body with me, and thanks for training with Kelsey.